Everybody, it's Joe Woo. Guess what time it is? It's time for another edition of the Career Tip Minute, where if you've got a minute, I've got a career tip for you. This is episode 24, the one main thing stopping you from networking. And here it is. It's kind of the end of February. It's almost springtime. It's still winter. 66 degrees out today, a little windy. So I had to get out of the studio and take a look at this beautiful weather. Even though it's a little cloudy, I'm panning up here. Look at these big trees in the yard. You got to take it in. And guess what? I've been able to network with some neighbors and actually help one neighbor out. And that's sometimes what you got to do. Get out of your zone. Get out of your element, change things up a little bit, and I'm glad to be able to do that. And hopefully from now on I'll be outside a little bit more during the spring and summer doing these videos because I like being outdoors. So here it is. What's the one main thing stopping you from being a network genius? And the thing is, we're transactional with networking. And what I mean by that is that when we're transactional, we're basically looking at it from a standpoint of what's in it for me, what's in my best interest. Networking is a two-way street. And often we look at it as a one-way street and we say, okay, I'll give a little bit, I'll help the person out a little bit, but what's in it for me? I need this, I need that, I need this person to give me that, I need that person over there to give me that. And it's not gonna work, guys. That's how I was early on in my career. I go to trade shows, conferences, I collect hundreds, if not thousands of business cards, and I email people, say, hey, we're at that show, you said this, and you can help me. And they would get turned off by it. And I would never really return the favor, maybe once in a while. When I started from a standpoint of how can I help that person first, my networking roof blew off, and I've got thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people in my network now. I've got close to 10,000 people on Twitter, probably 5,000 or 6,000 people on Facebook, 20-some thousand on Instagram, and LinkedIn. I don't even know what it is now. But here's the thing. I start by a standpoint of how can I help that person first, because it'll help me grow, and ultimately it's the right thing to do to help people out. And really what you do in those cases is that it's what Gary Vaynerchuk says, when you jab, 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 and right hook, you give, 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 and you can take a little bit back. And in a lot of cases, when I give so much, I'll get a lot back in return, even more than I've given. And that makes me want to give more. So when you go out next time to trade shows, when you go to conferences, even small little mixers, figure out how you can help that person first. And one of the tactics that I do is I carry a little small book, maybe this size. I write down people's names, where they need help, even on the back of a business card. Take the business card and say, you know, John Smith from this company XYZ needs help with spreadsheets. You write it down in a couple of days. Hey, John, we met at this mixer. You said you need help with spreadsheets. When's a good time to talk? And wow, watch John light up and watch the tenfold you get back from him. It's absolutely amazing that if you start from that standpoint. So remember, networking is a two-way street. You cannot be transactional, because in life we're so transactional these days. What's in it for me in relationships, in our business, marriages, wherever it is, with our friends and family, that if you start from a standpoint of giving from your heart and helping people, I guarantee you'll be a smashing success. So that's all the time we have on this week's Career Tip Minute. Get out there and network like crazy. Live amazing. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.